Day 15 out of 75 hard. Today's quote is, "You cannot find peace by avoiding life," by Virginia Woolf. For me, the way I interpret this quote is, you cannot run away from your responsibilities because you will not essentially have peace. So, for example, let's say you have to have that conversation with your boss, or you have to do that homework assignment or study for that test. And by running away from your responsibility, you're not going to be at peace, and you're actually not giving yourself a chance to grow. And that's the way I interpret the quote. Let me know in the comments. So for today's reading, it changed up a little bit, which I'm excited about. So the essence of these 10 pages were, do not be dependent on someone. Like, do not be too dependent on someone. What he means by this is he used the story of Hansel and Gretel, where the kids go into like a candy house, and then the witch gives, I think it's Hansel, to just like continue eating at whatever time and whenever he wants. So like the underlying story of that is when a mother shields her children from the outside world because she doesn't want them to like feel pain or like any stress or any worries. In her eyes, she thinks she's doing a good job, but in reality, the issue is that the kids will grow up without like taking any responsibility and blaming others, and not knowing how to navigate in this world. By being too dependent on someone, you can have a hard time figuring out who you are. Then also, when I was talking about where if you're too sheltered, you kind of just blame other people, right? So then he talks about it in a man's perspective, where he was talking about in a construction crew, how the men like to just like do like insults, but like funny insults, because they are testing other men to see like, oh, how strong you are, and to see like if you can dish out and take it at the same time. Like it's just like almost like a rite of passage, right? Because they want to make sure that who they're working with is like a brotherhood, right? I know for me, this was the same thing with like when you join like football, right? Like when you first start and you just the new guy, and people are just gonna see like, all right, like, is this guy cool or not, right? So at first people are just gonna be just yapping, then eventually you prove your worth, and then honestly then it's a brotherhood, and they want to make sure that someone has their back. But yeah, enjoyed these 10 pages than the last 2 days. For today's skating, skate park was closed. I was very excited to go. Went to another place, got kicked out. So I was just like, you know what, let me just push and just do some moving ollies just on the sidewalk. Had a swimming workout today, and like I've said before, swimming workouts are tough. Then did some legs today at Planet Fitness. A lot of people today, and it was just, bro, great workout. We were just, honestly, we were just there. Like I felt so present, working out, and like it was a good workout, I would say though. But yeah, today for school, professor was actually someone who professes, right? She was talking in the class out loud, and actually like using her own words of the material, not just reading off the PowerPoint and just like, and like that's it. Because honestly, when professors read just straight off the PowerPoint, I'm like, dude, I can just be at home and do this by myself. But no, she's someone who I see just from the first day. I'm like, okay, like she's actually going to teach and like it's going to be a hard class. It's medical nutrition therapy. So we shall see though. So I'm just excited for day 16. And yeah, if you're new, like and subscribe. And I appreciate you for taking your time and watching this and become the best version of yourself. Thank you.